What's it like being a Democrat these days in Tallahassee, dealing with Republican supermajorities and their conservative agenda?
Well, it's very challenging, but silence, in my opinion, does give consent. So you have to continue to speak up. You have to continue to shine the light on what the problems are and the shameless kind of self-serving legislation that we see being introduced.
Are you still surprised to this day that Alex Sink was not able to beat a fellow like Rick Scott for governor?
Surprised and just very disillusioned. I don't think that he really cares much for the opinions of either Democrats or Republicans. I, along with other members of the Florida Conference of Black State Legislators, met with the governor for lunch. He said that he understood our backgrounds because he grew up in public housing just like us. And to assume that you have 24 people who all come from the projects, even though many of us did, I think shows his lack of sensitivity.
What concerns you most about Rick Scott's agenda?
Well, I think it is a corporate bailout. And I say that because there are companies, individuals in Florida who, let's say, make $30 million a year. And what is being put in place allows them to keep all $30 million. But if you're the small guy who makes $30,000 a year in Florida, then we're going to take as much of that as possible. Now if you're a state employee, you're going to have to contribute 3% of your salary for your pension.
Should Florida state employees not have to contribute to their pensions as is done elsewhere in the nation?
I think what you do is you honor the contract that you enter into with people. And then going forward, if you want to have people contribute, that is what you should do.
Of course, a good part of this for asking for employee contributions is to find a way to get at the multi-billion-dollar deficit facing the state. So if you don't ask for employee contributions of current employees, how do you get to balancing the budget? What are the Republicans asking for that the Democrats or that you think is inappropriate, and what would you do instead?
Well, we still have a lot of tax exemptions, a lot of tax loopholes that we are unwilling to address.